Terrence.
Hello.
Frakes.
Good evening.
Maho. Nope.
There you
There
go.
it is. And Jeff.
Blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
We were talking about balls.
No, I was done with balls.
Oh. I sent Mahogany an educational video about how guys scratch their balls that really made me giggle.
Did it include the pinch and roll technique?
Yep. And he was using like a sandbag to like really right there at the camera.
Demonstrating.
Yeah.
God. Oh, man.
I mean, people got to know.
I guess so.
That's not necessary information for anybody. That's the best kind of information, though.
I mean, let's not get started on that unless we hear about some other animal that pees or ejaculates from its face or something from Frakes.
Frakes. Optics follow.
I think I'm done with the all my weird animal knowledge.
Weird animal facts with Frakes. It could have been its own podcast, but no, you had to play Pathfinder.
You can still make that.
Okay, we'll just do a whole weird animal facts video.
Weird animal facts with Frakes.
Yep.
Write that down.
Let's have it not be about that though, just because it's us.
Yeah. Welcome to Weird Animal Facts.
No. Weird monster facts from Pathfinder.
Yeah, no, that's too in our genre. We're trying to branch out.
That actually might be a video people click on. But it's not a bad idea though. Well,
we installed that bidet, as I've told you, and I found myself telling people about it at work, not people I work with.
Just randos.
Those random people there, and I got real descriptive about how much I like that bidet to the point where I knew it was awkward, but I didn't stop talking. I mean, you're going to keep standing there.
I mean, once you're already talking about it, I mean, the lid's off of that.
Giving them the pros and cons. They were thinking about buying one, and I just let them know how it feels.
Well, it sprays water up your butthole, for one.
Yeah. Make sure you get the warm water hookup.
Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. I was expecting
cold.
I've been expecting an icy blast of cold the whole time anyone talks about it. I never even thought you could do warm water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You totally hook up some.
Why are we talking about the fucking bidet again?
Extensive research before I purchased it.
And then I half-assed installed it.
I mean, well, you did better than I did. I flooded my apartment when I went to install it the first time. But that was because the pipes are so old that if you put any pressure on it, it just crumbled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Delightful mental picture.
What about you, Jeff? You want water sprayed up your butthole?
I mean,
Like if I want to do that, I can go in the shower and take the handle thing off.
Oh, I thought you were going to say do a handstand.
Anybody who doesn't have a removable head on their shower, I don't know, like how their butt is ever clean.
I aggressively towel.
No.
When you take a shower, when you guys take a shower, do y'all wash your feet?
Most times.
It depends on how limber I feel that day.
No, actually, I don't do that there. What I do, I go back to my bed and actually like get the hand sanitizer and stuff. No, I mean, I clean my feet and then I use lotion on my feet and stuff. It's so much easier for me to sit down and work on my feet.
I bet you've got really nice feet.
No, they're ugly as crap.
All lotion from head to toe daily, at least once a day.
I hate lotion. Makes
That's
me
why
feel
your
so
skin's
gross.
so nice.
I mean, that's why my skin's so gross, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I hardly ever look at my legs, and I just realized I've got weird red bumps all over my left leg. I don't know where they came from. I don't know anything about them. I don't know how long they've been there.
I couldn't pick my own legs out of a lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I know mine are probably the whitest legs in a lineup.
You'd be
I
surprised.
don't know.
You'd be very shocked.
Above the knee, I'd place bets. Above the knee.
I don't know.
There's a bunch of people from wherever your ancestors are from that are right there with you, if not brighter.
No, I feel like a lot of them see the sun a little bit more than I do. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, I thought we were going to move on to sunning your anus, that weird movement from a year ago.
That's how you get cancer.
Anus cancer, yes.
Anus cancer.
Nobody wants anus cancer.
Mm-mm.
I remember Josh Brolin talked about that, and he was like, "It's stupid. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of."
Thank you.
Although I would love it if it took off and you could just drive through neighborhoods and see families out there anus tanning. just herds of people every Sunday afternoon
Just showing you the
outside,
butthole.
face in the dirt, both hands around the back, just showing the sun the brown
Oh,
side.
no. I've seen photos of them doing it. They lay on their back and to do the whole, like,
Oh, yeah, fuck that. That's
Yeah.
That's probably easier position to hold for it.
yeah, probably easy position to hold, but way more awkward to get into if you're kind of chunky like me. And
I don't know. I just wish that people were more like bodies weren't so unacceptable in public. Because, like, where are you supposed to go to tan? You're supposed to go pay for that fucking UV bullshit
Yes.
when you got the sun right outside.
No, every single human activity has to be monetized.
Ugh.
You just live out in the country.
yeah, I'm like, I don't have a problem with that out here in the middle of nowhere, but
If you have enough land, you can flip a bird to your neighbors and they'll never know.
Yeah. But what about for when you live in a like a neighborhood? I still
You can
would've
still
been able
flip
to
off
And
the
then still
neighbors.
go outside.
yeah, like it
Fuck those neighbors.
depends on how shameless you are. Just utterly
Yeah.
shameless.
I mean, I really don't give a fuck for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You've been naked in our backyard. We're in the middle of
Yeah.
town.
Whoa.
I have.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to know this story or not.
I mean, just sun, like just
Yeah, it's
laying
not
out,
like-
getting some sun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just naked out there, letting the full body soak in the UV rays
Whoa.
Without paying some overly tanned.
I mean, I make sure to
Lady.
cover up before I get up, but otherwise, I'm just laying there. If you want to see me, I feel like you got to be trying hard. Like if you're in a car driving by, you got to be like looking at the right spot at the right moment
Mhm.
and notice that somebody's there. Like they're just like laying there. I could be asleep. I could be whatever.
You could be
Just laying there
dead.
reading. But I don't know. And then I feel like if you're a neighbor, just mind your business.
Mind your business.
Oh, that thing that neighbors will never ever do. Minding their own damn
The
business.
lady next door minds her fucking business. She won't even say hello.
No.
If you say hi to her, she minds the shit out of her business.
think
and I'm like, I like you.
I think I've lived here for over almost 2 years now. I think I've spoken to her once, and it was because there was a random dog between our yards, and it wasn't either one of ours. And she was like, "Yours?" And I went, "No, but I think it's going to get hit by a car because it's in the road all the time." She goes, "That's bound to happen." That was the extent of the conversation.
I think you had a moment there. That was,
Yeah.
you touched another person's heart, talking about dogs getting hit. Okay, how about we play some the game? Play some of the game.
What? Really?
I'd like to play the game, but did Jeff ever mention the bidet or? No, let's play. Let's do this.
All right, so welcome back. We had kind of a harrowing conclusion to the dungeon last time.
Now, Frakes, you can leave. I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm here
Jim's
to. I
dead.
just want to listen. I want to listen to the story.
You know, to mute yourself.
All
Well,
right,
before I do, how do I get rid of Jeb's token
just
out of Owlbear?
drag it to the bottom and discard it.
Oh, it'll
Out
be on
of the edit or import a token?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Oh, I see.
That was
There's
super
no-
necessary to ask at the beginning of the show. Like everybody needs to know how to get their token out of Owlbear.
Hey, some people might. This might be good quality entertainment.
It's not.
It's not. No, it's not.
This is good quality editing experience because I'm going to have to go in and chop this up. I'm not now because I want to leave me being mad at you.
Frakes, if you actually pick up your token, there's a little trash can that appears underneath in the middle of the screen.
Well, it was on the. Never mind. Oh, we're good. I got it.
Okay.
I appreciate the input, but I want to stop talking about this because apparently,
Please.
I
Oh
wanna add
man.
more work for Toker.
Who cares?
Actually, that is true. Who cares?
After all the other inane stuff we've said, that he's had to edit out.
Most of that was gold, Jeff. I made a cartoon about Thanos and bidets. So, yeah, it's mostly worthless, but that's beside the point.
Anyway, so if you notice on the Discord, I quickly just now posted some of the stuff, and we'll go over that. But let's pick up roughly where we left off. You guys come around after blacking out, after the sudden and horrible events that led to Jeb being stabbed to death by your skeleton comrade. The jar that he was carrying around breaking, releasing some sort of eldritch entity, which took over the body of the entrapped Celestial, and gave you all a brief goodbye and knocked you all out. When you came around, of course, there's a huge hole in the top, on the wall of the top level of the tower where you guys were, in this big laboratory room. On the floor is a pile of bones next to Jeb's corpse. And you can only see a little bit of the mist that usually covers the chasm in the forest, wisping in through the hole. It's pretty high today. But beyond that, all is quiet. The only room you left unexplored was the facility head's room, which you see is open. Upon investigating it, I actually, are you investigating it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, while I'm mourning Jed.
Okay, but and by mourning Jeb, you mean rifling his body, I assume.
Oh, of course.
All right. Well, actually, Frank's posted the gear.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
All right. You open the door and you see it's a remarkably lush, well-appointed room. There is I guess a double king four-poster bed. This place it's an enormous space for one person to live. It's got its own small lab area. It's got a bookshelf lined with books. There is, let's see, a number of items around the room that give off magical auras, and we'll go over those in a sec. You do notice that on the shelf that a number of the books are missing. You also see that while this room has only been, according to its personal timeline, undisturbed for less than a day, it has also been recently rifled, in that there are clothing and other things missing from it. You see that there's let me get my notes, sorry. A couple of other weird things you notice, or strange things of note. One of the shelves is a shelf with places for jars. Most of the jar places are filled, and most of them are empty, except for 3. The 3 remaining filled jars contain the following: 1, a tiny sleeping rust monster. These are like clear glass jars with ornate lids and bases. 2, a well-dressed old man with a serving tray, and 3, an octopus swimming in dark waters. There is a broken jar on the floor, which has 3 largish feathers nearby. The room also has a full-length mirror with 5 crystalline carvings set into the top of its silvery frame. The carvings are around 3 inches and depict the following from right to left: an amethyst skull, a diamond feminine face, a ruby demon's face, a sapphire wizened male face, and it looks like an emerald goblin face. There are a few paintings on the wall. Most of them are just, they look like just art pieces, collector's pieces, still lives, some nature drawings, nature paintings, things that a person who appreciated fine arts would collect, except for the 2 paintings of note. One of them is clearly a painting of Herjek the Twisted. This one is about 3 by 4. And the largest painting in the room, about a magnitude of size larger than Herjek's, is a painting of a dark-haired, middle-aged man, presumably the room's former occupant. There's a small plaque beneath it. As you rifle for the room, you're assuming that there was going to be a decent amount of magical stuff in here, and you're not wrong. So let's go over the items that you discover. In the coming days, you will have some time, to identify these. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay it on the line for you. How about that?
Cool.
All right, one, folded in looks like a keepsake trunk with a number of other ladies' items. You find a magical item called the Cackling Hag's Blouse, which is an item that aids witches, I believe. Yes.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm trying to bring up the
Oh, I'm just reading it. It's pretty dope. I wonder who it's
hags too.
You also see there's it's amongst all that gear is a couple of like cheap jewelry items, a little cameo with a picture of a rather stern-faced older woman inside of it, and probably the boy version of the guy on the big painting on the wall. Let's see. Up next, of course, is a couple of stat boosting items: a headband of intellect +2, and a belt of constitution +2.
Mm-hmm.
A meta magic rod, lesser merciful.
Yay. Wait, that one just makes your damage non-lethal, right?
It does,
Yeah.
which is good for taking captives and whatnot, but not so good for killing your enemies. A ring of sustenance. And
Suspect. I think every ring of sustenance I've come across in any game or put in any game was cursed.
and a pair of magic item called the Boots of the Mire, which give you a lot of bonuses in swampy terrain, including basically being almost untrackable.
It's also real suspect that he's just giving this away without making you roll for it or see what anything is. He's just like, these are magic items.
You're going to have some downtime, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
You find no complete spell books, but you find a bunch of old and basically disassembled spellbook pages scattered amongst the various books and ledgers in the room. But assembling them, you find a good number of 5th, 4th, and 3rd level spells.
Mm-hmm.
And those are, and I can read them out, or I can let you guys fawn over them, but I don't know.
That's a lot to read. Visions of Hell stands out to me. Invisibility Sphere looks dope. Which I keep forgetting the witch. You can learn a lot of these spells too, right? So now we have the ability to learn those. Yeah. Deep Slumber, Arcane Sight, Remove Curse, Phantasmal Killer's dope, Dimension Door. I won't have to pay for Animate Dead now. I'll take that one.
But yes,
teleport, telekinesis. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. Real good stuff.
Gentle repose for bringing Jeb back to town so you can resurrect him and he can join the party again.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I saw that.
Is this though? Never mind.
What?
I was like, this is not the game where somebody is cursed. It's
No.
a different game.
No.
Yeah, that's why I said never mind. It didn't matter. But yeah.
Also tucked into a dusty corner, you find a small assortment of a chest with an assortment of coins, about 2,000 gold pieces, and a couple of wizard-centric gems troves, 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, and 500 gold pieces worth of jet. And of course, about 450 gold pieces in assorted gems. Is there anything else you'd like? Is there anything you'd like to know about this room? Oh, I'm sorry. The mirror was giving off a aura of magic.
Ooh. The lady has the best spellcraft, I believe.
Probably so.
I'll assist if I can.
+1.
Since this item is unique, we'll make y'all roll for it.
Casting guidance on
7.
her.
So that makes it an 8 plus 14. So that's 22, and you assisted?
Yep, so 24.
Yeah.
All right. You believe it's some sort of communication device, which means it probably has some linked twins somewhere.
I'll cover it with a cloth just in case.
You don't know who may be watching.
Does a eye of Saruman flash in my mind as I cover it with a cloth?
Yeah, one Christopher Lee eye.
Dope. That should be a magic item in a game.
I'm assuming that you said it had gems that were in different forms across the top.
Uh-huh.
Those are linked to different mirrors with those same gems, most likely.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you surmise from your study of the object. The little jars, when you investigate them a little further, they also give off a magic aura. The 3 filled ones too. And you're guessing that these are some kind of stasis jars. They are some sort of enchantment has been put on the creatures in these.
They're like ranged summon bombs.
Yeah, basically.
The guy in the suit terrifies me the most.
Yeah.
He looks like a butler.
Yep.
Have you ever watched Black Butler? That's terrifying. He's the devil.
A devil.
Hey,
A devil. Yeah.
Hey, devil.
Mr. Bossy Boots.
But I mean, think about this. You got a full armored up cavalier charging at you. You just go, Rust Monster, I choose you. Splash.
Because it was a rust monster, a guy in a suit, and an octopus?
Yep.
Okay.
The octopus is of course in the jar, pretty tiny looking, but you look at it very closely and you see that it has what appears to be an anchor piercing one of its limbs. Not a tattoo, but an actual anchor that is just embedded in one of its limbs.
No.
We have the ability to say, release the Kraken and do it. I mean, y'all, sorry, I should stop talking.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead, Daddy McD.
How many of these shows do we have to go through?
I was wondering how many times we're going to use that same joke.
Yeah, every time you die.
I am the dianest character on this whole network.
Mhm.
Oh, Francie, you're the dianest gal I ever saw.
I assumed, even though he's only playing the Wednesday games, that it would be Kevin. He has surprised
Yeah, that's what
me.
I was thinking.
Yeah, he's been unusually long-lived in this game.
Well, it's because he's not in front of us anymore.
I was
And
going to say, he also is rolling away from people.
Are we accusing Kevin of cheating?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's a thing.
He's rolling where we can't see it. That probably has nothing at all to do with his longevity.
Oh my God. Max healing. I can't believe I rolled that again. Shut up, Kevin.
I don't think he listens to these. He's not gonna come back at us mad.
This isn't anything I wouldn't say to him to his face. So
That's
I
True.
like this is bad
I
talking.
mean, I've been
These are
accusing him
all-
of cheating for like 12 years now.
Yeah.
we say this while he's playing. Kevin, stop cheating.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, anything else you'd like to investigate in the room before I move on?
Or do we want to split this loot up? Do we want to roll off for some loot?
The little gems in shapes, what were those again?
Skull, feminine face, demon, wizened old guy, and goblin.
Did you say something?
Me? No.
Mahogany.
Do any of them look familiar?
Oh no, nothing.
No?
They're very stylized.
Okay.
Like Aeon Flux faces.
Yeah, sure. Peter Chung made this magic item. It's very Rain the Conqueror up in here.
I wonder if any of these locations are actually associated with some of the locations that we were supposed to we had choices to go to.
Mayhap. You'll never know until you start fooling with the mirror, though. So, let's see.
Would the mirror happen to be through looking at the magic types? I know we said it was more of a divination thing, but could it also be used as a transport device? Like if you found a location that you could, I'm looking at the magical energies that its properties.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does have a sort of a conjurative aura about it,
Okay.
in addition to divination.
Okay.
But
Oh, well, I think it's almost time to summon one of the Lord's minions that we were supposed to contact.
all right.
I don't want to contact the Lord again. 'Cause I don't want to piss him off until he really let it go up the chain properly.
Okay. The there is while you guys are discussing that, you hear a knock on the outside of the laboratory door.
Go open it. Just don't have Jeb here to do that.
All right. You open the door and find 5 drow warriors with their weapons drawn, looking frightened.
Yes.
You're alive.
Of course.
It's been 3 months since you came in here.
Yes. Of course.
They look at each other and say, there's somebody looking for you.
Okay. Please lead onward.
All right. They begin heading down the tower and down to the bridge out the front door. Here you see assembled in a small camp that looks like has been recently set up. Or not recently set up. It's been here for at least a month or two. You see what do they see?
Before you stands a fellow Dampier, Moroi born. He's very stately looking. He looks like he was raised in the aristocratic class. He's wearing black banded mail, carrying a scythe, and he's holding open a book that he's reading as he's waiting. And he looks up and closes the book. And his face just has a real haughty, confident expression. Ah, there you are. Good evening. My name is Dalkos Halikarn.
I forgot my name for a second.
I forgot, yes. I have been waiting for so long, I've forgotten what my name was. I have been sent by Lord Blackroom to investigate the lack of communication, the lack of ability to scry on any of you. We've been completely out of contact for the past 3 months. I'm relieved to see that our Lord's elite force, our vanguard, if you will, has not perished.
It's been 3 months since he talked to us.
It's been 3 months since you've talked to anybody. Since you talked to Blackroom at the Drow's cliffside dwellings.
You appear to have done well for yourself with these drow that you have recruited into the Lord's service.
Well, actually, he did that.
Yeah, that was mostly me. It was mostly me. Shut up, Jeff. It was me.
The Lord is very pleased that you have made contact with his grandfather's toys.
The drow look a little resentful after overhearing that, but they are basically eager to see what you guys what tale you guys have to tell. Their priestess, who you see has been standing in the rear, a little higher than everybody else, watching this whole exchange, says, "Is it done? Have you taken the tower? You see that you've brought the barrier down."
Well, of course.
Our scouts recorded 2 weeks ago, or our scouts reported. Our scouts reported there was an explosion
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Tom ran funny in there towards the end.
Yes.
That would explain why we were not able to keep an eye on you.
Did any crazy monks come here looking for me?
The drow began looking at each other a little confused, and they go, "No, none."
Hopefully they presumed I died.
Where is the little green one? He was always my favorite.
Oops.
Then you will be disappointed to discover he did not survive.
Oh, that is a shame. He was always an amusing one.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see what noises he would make if I were
Well, actually, right now,
to
you might
cut him open.
if you lean over the bridge here, you might hear him tumbling still over the edge.
Oh no, we've still got the body.
Really? Oh, you want to turn him into undead? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna animate dead later.
A little goblin skeleton stabbing people as he climbs on them. That's even more terrifying.
Yes. And here we've replaced Tiny Jib with this giant crawling hand. That is the name in the book.
The hand gives you a thumbs up.
Paizo.
That is impressive. That is a good use of necro. Did you create this hand?
Oh no, I dominated this hand and we'll have to again in several days or it will attack our party.
Nevertheless, that is impressive that you could control such a creature. It looks formidable.
It is. It is a CR6 encounter, I believe.
It'll look even better when we put it in Spite Gauntlet.
That counts as, what is that, barding? Making if it's a giant
probably.
hand.
Whenever Dalco smiles, you see his canines are rather large. A little out of character. Did Valric take the Fangs alternate trait?
I don't know.
Okay, then they're a little bit larger than a normal appears.
So you're saying your character bites?
You can.
Yeah, I didn't want to give up my spell-like ability for the fangs.
I had no interest in the spell, like, especially since you can cast Obscuring Mist. I figured, I'll let it go. But you also see on his banded mail is a holy symbol of Urgathoa.
Oh.
Urgathoa?
Urgathoa.
Well, tell us about Urgathoa.
Urgathoa is the Pallid Priestess. She is kind of the dark shadow of Callistria or Desna. She's all about hedonism, concerned only with satiating her own desires, and she wants to experience the full appreciation of the world. And her followers tend to be more vampiric and cannibals, blood drinkers, that kind of stuff.
Weird kinksters.
Yeah, a little bit. So he's kind of it's almost like he worships the Cenobites from Hellraiser.
Gotcha.
Ugh. Oh,
Yeah, evil. We're evil. She's the one who's a beautiful woman until you get to her ribcage, and then she's a skeleton.
A gory skeleton.
Yeah, just a gory skeleton. And that's Urgathoa. This is all about the undeath and gluttony.
we might be able to communicate.
You know that you were given a scroll to contact Blackrune's man as soon as you were able to get news of the group.
Is there anything pertinent that you need to discuss, that you need to impart? Any vital information or intelligence that you need to share with our Lord?
We can tell that with upper leadership when we summon them.
Well, I have a means to communicate with them now, and I was wondering if there is any way. Well, I'm supposed to tell them that I found you, and I need to know if there's anything that I need to impart to them.
Yeah, that we beat the tower.
No other information, no other vital intelligence.
Well, I mean,
What happened to the vial that Jeb was carrying? It cracked, right? What did we do with that?
It's still shattered next to the wreckage of the machinery the angel was strapped to.
Is it shattered?
Yes.
Okay. I was
Not shattered, but like broken open. It's not like shattered.
When you said cracked, I didn't think it had opened all the way.
So whatever was in there is now out of there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do y'all tell me anything about that?
Yeah, I got no reason to hide it. That was Jeb's fucked up, and he's dead.
I was kind of thinking we'd save time and just do this all to Lord Blackroom when he wants to report.
Oh no, we're not summoning Lord Blackrune again. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh no, but I'm sure he's going to have us. We're going to talk to our leadership. They will then send us forward to, let Lord Blackroom know what's all going on, so we can do it all one time, one report.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of what I'm doing now. Is I'm supposed to get your report if I found you, and relay it to upper management, because Lord Blackroom has delegated the responsibility over you to some of his more capable generals.
Oh, fuck. You're an anti-paladin and a middle manager. You are evil.
That is the most evil thing ever.
Yes.
All right,
I
so
am Colin Robinson.
So, yeah.
let's just cut to that then, shall we? Are you guys doing that here on the bridge, or you're taking it inside?
Take it inside.
Yeah.
Yes, we should show the drow to the new. Were we giving the drow this?
No, because we
This
have our
base?
whole group, our own group is supposed to be coming here.
All right. Okay. So where do you guys do this communication?
Let's go to the summoning chamber.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You head to the summoning
Opulent
chamber
rooms.
on the, what was that, the second floor?
Second floor.
Yeah. Head to the summoning chamber on the second floor. You can hear, occasionally you hear a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling from the far room. As you hear, and through the door you hear, "Hey, service!" As the ghost that you left in there continues to try to summon the housekeepers for tea.
There was that we've neglected.
Sure, well, he just adds color to the place.
Do we need? Is it a threat that we need to remove?
Yeah, have at ye.
He adds color to the place.
I'm not going to go into detail about how it scared to be shitless. A giant crawling hand ran away.
I mean, I look at it as an asset. It's a ghost from that period that might have knowledge that he's been reading the library for, 80 years? So someone might actually be able to get some information out of him.
Okay, so in the summoning room, what was your character's? How do you spell your character's name again? Sorry.
It's on the Zoom.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not looking at the Zoom. Just tell me how you spell the character's name.
Dalcos, Dalcos,
All right.
HALICARN.
HAL.
HALICARN. Dalcos Halicarn.
All right. Thank you.
Sounds an awful lot like my name, but the letters all jumbled around.
Yet another name. I'm going to get confused.
How is that confusing? It's the only one that starts with a D. It's Dalcos. How is that like anybody else's name?
Valric Delmos is my last name.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, let me put Jeb.
Fucking Dampier names.
yeah, it makes sense. They're very similar.
Very similar. All have been.
Mahogany has the best name. She is the lady.
Yep.
I'm going to put Jeb in the deceased category here in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Not diseased. Fucking autocorrect.
Well,
Maybe. He did go to some unreputable houses of ill repute. The only ones that would take a goblin.
Ew.
They gotta be pretty irreputable. Irreputable?
It just occurred to me. I don't know how to spell deceased. Anyway, dead. There you go. Dead. All right. Problem solved. Okay. So, Dalcos, you pull out a scroll that was given to you in the summoning room. Do you have any skill with magical scrolls and things like that?
I do have used magic device.
Oh, okay. Or you can use it yourself. You can attempt it yourself, or pass it off to one of the magic users here in the group.
If I do use it and fail, does it destroy the scroll?
Only if you fail by a certain amount.
I'll still pass it off to one of the better arcane casters.
Oh.
This is more of an arcane scroll. I am more in touch with the divine. Would one of you care
Has
to
a device
cast?
to use it?
I go ahead and draw the symbol on the floor since I've done it before.
All right.
And I have chalk to do it.
What spell is it? Because if it's on one of their lists.
No spell in particular. It's just an incantation.
That
it takes a certain amount of skill to use.
But it is a use magic device check.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm out then.
Well, no. Or spellcraft.
Spellcraft, yeah.
If it's spellcraft, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, give us a roll. Lady outside.
I thought Zarius was going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Weren't you?
No, I was just drawing the circle.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I don't have to actually do it. I was just going in and getting started on the circle that had to be drawn.
That is a 27.
All right.
That's why it's on you.
I forgot that we leveled. It was plus 15, not plus 14.
As Zarius finishes the circle, you quickly rattle off the incantation. The room fills with blue light. The power of this summoning boosted by the inherent abilities encoded in the walls of this room. The next thing you know, you see a full illusion of what appears to be a wizard's study. The mage in question quickly whips around. It is Sarth the Wandsguard, Lord Blackroom's right-hand mage. You've met him once before at the inn, I believe.
Yes, we have.
He turns a little shocked by the sudden appearance and says, good.
I have found them, Wizard Wandsguard.
Excellent, wonderful. I'm glad you didn't try to summon Lord Blackroom.
He was very clear last time.
Yes, he was a little off-put by the scenario. I had to change a little bit of the way things work on the scrolls, so it's going to be illusion to illusion. No physical interactions, unfortunately, at least for the time being, until I work this whole thing out. So, what news have you? Have you discovered a way to conquer the tower?
We already got it.
We're here.
Yes, we're in the summoning chamber on the second level, so that's why everything seems to be much better and brighter.
Yes, it is nice, very nice. If only I had equipment like this in the field. But anyway, tell me everything. And he pulls up a chair and sets himself down with a bottle of brandy in one hand, and he pops the decanter off. What happened? And so on, and basically let y'all explain what you're going to explain. So, is there anything?
Take it to the recap.
Actually, I tell him to go to the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
I haven't finished editing those.
I am not a Patreon subscriber. You're going to have to describe it to me.
No, it's only $5 a month. You can afford that, Wandsguard. I've seen your stipend.
Eat shit, anti-paladin. All right. So yeah, is there anything you guys leave out of the story or in or the one thing he is definitely interested in is the dimensions of the tower. He only had a vague description of it before.
Actually, we never got a chance to tell him about everything. So I'll let Toker do as much as possible. And if I feel like he's missing something, I'll fill in some gaps.
Okay.
But I'm looking at it from the time we left him from the inn.
Yeah.
Give him a pretty much loose detail, but go over the stuff that really matters.
All right.
You know, like us going to the other, the monk encampment, go through all that, coming to here, going, up to the Lord Blackroom summoning. After that, to the tower.
Are you going to mention the reneged deal that might have assassins?
Absolutely. Every bit of it.
Okay. All right. So he does have a few questions. Like I said, he wants the dimensions of the tower, roughly, if you could describe them to him.
Not a problem. I actually got one of those marker cords that let you map out to like every square foot. I can actually give him a detailed map.
All right.
Calm down, Jeff.
Hey,
Stop being so fucking efficient.
All I got was a stupid portable ram.
It's just a goat. Ah. The feet is what makes it portable.
It doubles as a sacrifice.
All right.
I got
makes
a
it-
spell book.
It makes its own curry. At least that's what I think those pellets are.
Yeah, that's curry. Don't eat at their house.
Anyway,
Is that headband for me?
No.
I guess not. So it looks like you get the blouse and somebody gets the headband. Since we have 2 int casters, have to catch it on the next time around.
No, well, I mean, we can roll off for it or something, right?
If you want, it's up to y'all. Or y'all can be magnanimous or roll off.
I know we both want it. I'm sure Jeff wants all of it, except for the cackling robes. I bet he wants those too.
He's probably gonna take a level of witch at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I am wounded.
But y'all think I haven't already taken a level of witch?
Oh,
One of my classes is a hybrid with witch.
Yeah.
yes.
I knew it.
I
figured Mahogany's definitely getting the cackling hag blouse, right? Then I would like the headband of intelligence, and then since Jeff is the closest thing before the anti-paladin shows up to a melee fighter, that he would probably want the belt of Mighty Khan.
unless you already have a belt, Jeff.
No.
Oh.
Why would I have a belt? I haven't had a chance to make magic items since I was a 3rd level character.
Yeah. I don't. We haven't shopped or anything really.
Oh, never mind on the belt. I already have that.
Yeah, but I was about to say. Plus, you probably are coming into this with 6th level starting gold.
I would like to point out that it's odd that every time my character dies permanently, it's right at the cusp of 5th level to 6th level. It's not on purpose. It's just a weird coincidence.
When you get all the good money.
Yeah.
Good money. Oh yeah.
Are we cool with that split, or do you want to roll off Mahogany for the headband? Because I know both of our characters could use it.
I'm just looking at that ring of sustenance.
That one scares me.
I'll try it, but I don't want to just snatch it.
And the
I don't care about anything else.
headband slot. The headband takes up the.
Headband slot.
Is there a headband slot or is it
Yes.
head slot?
Well,
There's a
headband
headband slot and a hat slot.
Yeah,
Okay.
headband, head, and eyes also have their own
Yes.
slot. There's 3 slots on your head.
I've got an iron circlet, but that's head slot, so I've still got a headband slot. So yeah, I mean, I would like the Mahogany, the input. Nope.
Huh?
There you go.
Yeah, when you said "huh," we heard that.
I want it, but I don't want to be greedy.
Well, it's a villainous campaign. I'm fine with the roll off. I'm definitely gonna lie and say
The
that,
second that we said roll off, I rolled and I rolled a natural 20. That's why I was like, a little while ago.
I did too.
All right, so we got to roll again then.
It's a double roll
I
off.
was like feeling pouty. I was like, because you didn't fucking.
I didn't hear you.
I know. Nobody
Yeah.
heard me. That's another one.
Well, then you got it.
Bad though.
You should feel bad. You got
What's
all
your
the magic
intellect
stuff.
No, I don't.
You know what?
This is
You
the
should
first thing I got.
take the belt of Constitution then. Get you some extra hit points so you're less squishy.
Or you can roll off with Jeff and lose that one too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll against him. I just, like I said, I want the ring of sustenance.
Take it. Everyone else seems to be scared of it.
I don't want the boots of the mire because I'm already wearing boots.
You go ahead and take the headband.
You damn right I will.
But I would take the belt.
Yeah, you take the belt.
Jeff doesn't want the belt?
What do the boots do?
I forgot.
I got it. Boots
thought
of the mire.
Yeah. I know they do some pretty good stuff.
Oh wait, that's not in the old Hero Labs.
It's
I
on-
don't want it.
Yeah, it's in Hero Lab. These soft boots confer several powers upon the wearer. First, he is granted the power to walk on water in swampy environments, provided the water is no deeper than 5 feet. This effectively lets him move through swampy terrain and mud at no cost to his speed. He leaves no tracks or other sign of his passage as long as he is in swampy terrain, and never becomes uncomfortable or wet from rain, fog, or other forms of non-freezing precipitation. Finally, the boots grant him a +2 resistance on all fortitude saves made against poison and disease.
Yeah, it's a pretty good item.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah, I'd take those boots and somebody else can have the belt.
Jeff?
I'll take the belt.
Keep discussing.
A belt of mighty Khan's nice and all on a wizard, but that's not gonna. That's not gonna help me. I need to not be hit.
Well, I understand that.
But you are more visible during combats more of the time. I think it would be better on you. Headband of. There's so many dope headbands.
What is your intellect right now?
18.
Yeah, you take it. That's with the headband or without?
That's without the headband.
I just realized that my armor slows me down.
Oh no.
That kind of sucks. I didn't realize that at first.
Headband of vast intelligence. That's why I couldn't find it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just reflexively named them stuff I can remember off my.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was like, I know it's in here, but I just can't. Why am I? I was like, it's not mental prowess because that one's dope. That's +2 to 2 of them.
Oh, shit. I forgot to assign a skill to the skill points. I'll just let whoever picks it assign the skill point.
Okay. What is it? A morale bonus? I can't remember.
No, it just fills in skill points on a particular skill only.
Oh, what would its knowledge be like? What was the previous owner like? What was the
Oh well, let's see, the previous owner. It'd probably use magic device, to be honest.
No, I mean, like, would it it was a humanoid then?
Yeah.
I was thinking of like just doing it based like a knowledge based off whatever had it before. So knowledge nature?
Yeah. Human.
If that works for you, works for me.
Yeah. The guy in the painting, human.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, he's even depicted wearing this headband.
Wait, I'm not metagaming too much there.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. It was like, hey, you've learned stuff. It's like, oh yeah, my intelligence went up a modifier. I can learn a new. What language would that guy have had that I might not have? Probably a bunch, huh?
Crazy.
Let's see.
I've got so many
Protean.
languages already.
If y'all excuse me while y'all are doing this, I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry. I drank.
Actually, I was going to take a little break real quick too.
I drank too. Okay, let's take a quick break then.
Yeah. Okay.